I'm here with Will today in London. This is the Tesla Centre in Park Royal, one of the original and largest Tesla locations in London. You've got a service centre behind us and a showroom. And Will, so good seeing you today.
Great to see you too. Really nice to meet you, Daren.
Welcome to the channel. Can you tell us how your journey at Tesla began? We can see your Tesla charging next to us too.
Yeah, well, it's all after I bought this fella called Bruce. So it's 5 years old now, still clinging on to the classic. So yeah, not got a Model Y just yet, waiting for the refresh. But yeah, we bought this Tesla 5 years ago. I just fell in love with the company, learned more and more about what they're doing, more about SpaceX and how it's all sort of coming together to help humanity. And I sort of fell in love with Tesla really, and I wanted to just tell the world about my love for Tesla, but no one wanted to hear it. So I decided to go online and start my own YouTube channel, Tesla Jigsaw, which is what I've been doing for 2 years now, where I can just spend all day chatting to lovely people around the world like yourself about Tesla and what a great company it is. So I've ended up coming down here to meet you today, just flown in from Singapore, and
That's right.
Here I am now.
Yeah, I flew into Heathrow Airport this morning, and Will was very kind to spend a Sunday with me here today. So your journey at Tesla started 5 years ago. Right now we see a lot more superchargers, V3s here, but also V4s in the outskirts of London, and obviously a lot more Teslas, a lot more EVs. How much has EV adoption grown in the UK?
Well, I believe we're up to about 1.2 million battery electric vehicles in the country right now. I think overall there's about 3.5% of the cars on UK roads are battery electric vehicles. I think we're sitting at just under 17% of new vehicle sales are full battery electric. I think I've got that right. So yeah, I mean, wherever we go, we used to play Count the Tesla, 5 years ago, and now it gets boring really quick. There's a lot of Teslas here, but we're also seeing a lot of other car manufacturers too. I think there's 101 different electric cars available to buy in the UK. Again, you might need to fact check me on that. I think I'm right by saying it. So yeah.
With so many options, Tesla also has to evolve, and you see like the new colors like the Midnight Cherry Model Y, looks beautiful. You've got the new Model 3 Performance. And let's walk in the showroom and just learn a little bit more about their products. When you listen to your circle of friends in the UK, what's stopping any of them from buying an EV today?
Price would be the number one reason at the moment. The UK did used to offer an incentive to buy an electric vehicle. There was, I think, £2,500 off the purchase price, but they stopped that quite a few years ago. But the main problem we've got in this country is the charging infrastructure. Not that it's not there, because the charging infrastructure is growing really quickly. It's rapid amount of chargers being put in all the time. But it's not particularly that's the problem. If you have a driveway in the UK, it's wonderful because you can charge your car overnight and it just costs 7 pence per kilowatt hour if you're charging it overnight with Octopus Energy, for example. Now, if you don't have a driveway or don't have a parking space with a charger at home, you're reliant upon the network of public chargers. But the problem is that those chargers are usually quite expensive. So Tesla charge around about 40 pence per kilowatt hour, which is not too bad. But if you use, I think is it Instavolt? They charge, I think, 79 pence per kilowatt hour. So it's almost twice the price of what a Tesla charger would charge you. So what I think should happen, and lots of others, is the VAT should be reduced from public chargers from the current 20 pence down to down to the same amount that we're charged at home, which is a VAT rate of just 5% on electricity. That would at least go towards lowering the cost of electricity for public chargers for those who can't charge their cars from home. I think that would be a starting place. But yeah, the price of charging needs to come down. That's part of the reason why public adoption perhaps isn't happening at such a rapid speed.
So I'm hearing affordability both on the upfront price of the car and also charging. So like right behind us, we have like this Model Y in Midnight Cherry saying now available with 0% like interest. Like how much does it help?
Well, it does help. You can get a Model 3, I believe, for £399 a month on the 0% APR. So monthly costs is not too bad when compared to lots of other cars. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so Tesla around the world is also trying to make it more affordable, more easy for everyone. And I think a part of what Will talked about is you can charge at home. It's even more affordable. So behind us, we've got Tesla Solar, and we've got the Tesla Powerwall. Curious to hear from your experience, Will, like how quickly are people adapting and adopting these, and how much do they help with EV ownership in the UK?
Yeah, I know a couple of people that have Tesla Powerwalls that are really happy with their purchase. I know plenty of people that got solar panels as well. My next door neighbour's got solar. I don't know the numbers of how quickly it's been adopted in the UK, but you know, we do get enough sunshine to be worth it. My next door neighbour was pretty much had his electricity covered by his panels in his garden, so he's got an entire array of solar panels at the end of his massive garden and gets enough electricity from them to run his house pretty much. So yeah, it's definitely something I'm looking to do as soon as I can, especially a Powerwall 3. Be lovely to have one day.
If Tesla's expanding the UK, you are also heading to Vegas next month. Tell us a bit more about your trip.
Okay, well, I'm going with Simon from Tesla Light Shows. He's organising a massive event in Vegas. I think it's on the 25th of October. I should have checked the date. But Brian from Future Ours is going to be there. There's a whole host of different people coming. And the competition is, if you can program your own light show in your Tesla, then come along to Vegas and take part. There's going to be a competition where I'll be the judge amongst some other people as well, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Just go to Tesla Light Shows and see what Simon's got planned for that one for more details.
You can follow Will by subscribing to Tesla Jigsaw on YouTube, on X, and just hear from his stories. Can you tell the audience a little bit more about what's the focus of your coverage in Tesla Story?
I should have this down sometime in my memory of a quick elevator pitch. Basically, I just love talking about Tesla. I love pointing out the hypocrisy of what's going on around the world with the attacks on Tesla and Elon Musk that drive me crazy, and all the the eco-terrorists that are trying to attack Giga Berlin. I've got a few videos on that I find funny and horrible and amusing and terrifying. So feel free to check out some videos of mine and let me know what you think of my channel and my strange content.
It's just a joy meeting Tesla community members around the world. So if you found this video useful, please click the like button. If you have any questions about EVs or Teslas in the UK, let us know down in the comments. It's lunchtime, we're going to head out nearby for lunch. The supercharging is also almost done on your Model 3. So click subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla.
Such
Signing
a pro,
off.
such a pro. So good.